The Amazon delivery man came to the house today and has brought this package, which I haven't opened yet, so I thought I would do that whilst I'm recording. So what's in the box? Welcome to the boating adventure. It's Tuesday the 18th of June 2024 and I'm just looking at my diary and I've got a few dates that are coming up which are important to the swamp duck. The first one is on the 17th of July. The boat has to go through its boat safety scheme inspection. And so I've made arrangements for an inspector to come along and do his inspection on the 17th of July. And in fact I've chosen the same person who did it 4 years ago. So at least he'll be familiar with the boat, and it passed then, so fingers crossed it'll pass now. And then another important date coming up is the 30th of July when the engine needs a service. So I'm going to be taking the swamp duck to Syston so that they can pull the boat out of the water and do the engine service. It's a bigger service this year, so they need the engine for a couple of days. So I'm going to be leaving the swamp duck at the boatyard. So whilst it's there and it's out of the water, they are going to anti-foul it for me. So they're going to put 3 layers of anti-fouling on it, and so then I have to wait for all of that to be done and to dry properly. And once that's done, I can then go and collect the boat back and take it to its mooring. So in the meantime, I want to make sure that I've got everything ready for these events. And the first thing is to make sure that the gel coat, the top part of the hull, is kept clean, because I don't want to have to clean it when the new anti-fouling has just been done. So I want to make sure it's clean before it gets pulled out of the water. So with that in mind, I have made a purchase which hopefully will help me to do that. So what's in the box? Another box. And this is what I have bought. That's a lithium battery, and that's a second lithium battery, and that's an adapter for charging the lithium batteries. I've got some hose pipe. I think there's 10 meters there. A little plastic bottle. A bit of a plastic nozzle affair. And then the main item is this, and it's not a drill. So this is a portable pressure washer. So I thought this would be very useful for cleaning the boat, particularly the hull, and I can also use it for a variety of other things too, like cleaning the caravan and even the car, which rarely ever gets cleaned. This is the product that I have purchased. Its brand name is Xivemi, a cordless pressure washer, and it comes with 2 batteries, 96 volts, 30 bar, 434 psi, high cordless power washing, 6-in-1 spray nozzles, portable jet wash for car, patio, garden, yard, fence, floor, siding, 32.8 foot hose. The reason that I went for this one was the fact that it said that the batteries would last for 4 hours each. So that would give you 8 hours to clean your cars and your boats and your caravans. Whereas I looked at some of the less expensive ones and they didn't charge for very long at all. So I thought I need to, if I need to clean my caravan, I have no means of powering it with standard electricity. It has to be a battery one, and it needs to last a fair amount of time. So this is it, and I'll try and put it together. So we've got the installation instructions. Connect the water pipe to the adapter. So that's the adapter, and that's the water pipe. Now I would imagine a good way of doing this is to immerse that in a little bit of warm water so that you can easily get it on there and it will stay. I think that might be a good way of doing this. Yeah. So some warm water, put that in the warm water, let it soak for a few minutes, and then push it on there. So I'll have a go at doing that. Okay, so I've got that hose on there. Now there's absolutely no way that you would be able to do that if you didn't heat that in some very hot water. I also put a little bit of fairy liquid on the side of it just to help it ease on. So I've got that there, and then that screws on just to keep it all in place. So that's the first part done. That's number one. Okay, the second instruction is to connect the water pipe to the filter screen. So the idea with this system is you immerse that plus the pipe into a large water container, so you don't need a mains water supply for this at all, which also is great news for when I'm cleaning the boat and I don't have a water supply, and also the caravan where I don't have a water supply. So this is just a little filter to stop not getting into the pipes. So again, that needs to be attached to the other end of the pipe. So it's the same procedure. I need to immerse that into some very hot water and get it fixed to that. Okay, so that's job number 2, and that's pretty well fixed. Again, you really do need to heat this plastic pipework in order to get that filter on. You couldn't do it in any other way. So that's the pipework done. Just put that to one side. Instruction number 3, connect the water pipe to the gun body. So there's the gun body. Okay, right, that's pretty firmly fixed. That's a fairly standard fitment, so I think you could probably get away with fixing a standard hose pipe. Okay, job number 4. Install the extending gun rod. So that's this. There we go. That's it, with this bit downwards. And there's a little sticker there that needs to come off. So that was job number 4. Now job number 5 is the removal and installation of a foam kettle. So that's the installation of the foam kettle. So you put some foaming liquid in there, and then that would produce quite a fine spray, so you could spray the foam on first, and once you've done that, then you would change it for this. There we go. You have to give that a really good push to get it in. And then number 6 is to install the lithium battery. That goes on there, like so. Now it's quite heavy and it's working. So I just need a big bucket or a canister for the water, and away we go. So need to go to the boat and put this to good use. It's Wednesday the 19th of June 2024, and I'm at the boat and I'm going to try out that new pressure washer. So I just need to get it all set up and then we'll get going. Yeah, I'm just going to put some detergent into this little plastic bottle. Not a lot, just enough to make a bit of a foam. I don't want to use anything that is harmful to aquatic life. So I think this is really more for cleaning the car than anything. I've got the battery installed. I've had this on charge all night, and I've got the little bottle of some detergent. I brought a 40 litre caravan storage water roll with me today, just to see how I get on with that, because I think it may take a fair amount of water. Okay, so I'm going to use a product now that I've used before on the boat, and I've used it for the fenders, and it's a UPVC restorer, and it's excellent for getting the black scuff marks off the fenders. Under normal circumstances, if the boat was out of the water, I'd have no hesitation in using a white spirit, because that tends to lift it off quite quickly. But when it's in the water, I don't really want to do that. It's too messy, and it's not good for aquatic life. So I tend to use this cream restorer, which doesn't seem to run off. It's quite a thick cream that you put on, and basically you just wipe it on on a damp cloth, and then just leave it for a couple of minutes and wipe it off, and it's gives it a really good shine. That's quite bad, so I'll do that one. Well, a very good morning to you. It's Sunday the 23rd of June 2024, and I've got Sandy Dog with me today. Just going out for one night. Just going to pop up the canal here and just see if I can check in with a few old friends. And there's another little job that I want to do at the back of the boat, and it would be a lot easier to do it when it's at the side of a canal if it's a low bank than trying to do it off the side of the pontoon in the marina. So it's a really warm day today, so we're just going to have a gentle cruise along this canal, and I think Sandy's probably going to have a sleep. This essentially is my new safety ladder. I just need to bring over a socket set just to tighten those bolts up, and there's another couple of bolts need to go in on the bracket. So I think that looks a whole lot smarter than those flimsy rope ones. It's something that you hope that you never need to use, but it's there in an emergency. So it's I think it's lunchtime. What do you think, mate? Not impressed. I hope that you've enjoyed this video of the few little improvements that I've made to the swamp duck. I really do need to make sure I keep that gel coat clean in the next few weeks, so that when the boat does come out of the water I don't have to worry too much about that. I think the little ladder, when it's firmly fixed in place, looks a lot neater than those sort of rope ones that I bought, which have been snapped up by some fellow boaters, so they won't go to waste. So that's good. I like to recycle. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all your support, and a big welcome to any new subscribers, and a big thank you to people who are leaving comments. That's a great help, and it certainly pushes the videos up the YouTube algorithm and gets them noticed by people, and that's how the channel starts to grow. Not too far off that magic number of subscribers that I need, and the watch hours at an all-time high, so that's brilliant. So thank you once again for all your support, and as always, do take care. All right, mate? Come on.